So we're here at the 2019 NAMM, and I'm here with the legendary guitar builder, George Lowden, and so excited to have this guy. We're actually new to the Lowden game. We started carrying them last year, and been really enjoying them. Let me take that back. I have been knowing about them and playing them for quite a long time, but we started as a dealer just last year, and so excited to have you in here. And this year's a big anniversary for you, right? 45 years.
45 years. Yeah, actually, somebody had to remind me about that because, you know, my short-term memory's going, you see. So
my long-term memory, my short-term memory, all of it's going.
It's all going. Yeah, so it's 45 years. I started when I was 24.
Really?
23, 24. Back in 1974, so that would have been 23. So, and I just got a little book because in those days there was no internet. Where I came from, there was no luthery sort of history. So there was only one other guitar maker in Ireland at that time.
Really?
Yeah. But I just had a passion to do it. And so there was an English guitar maker called Tony Zamatis, who has become he was well known at that time.
Yeah.
Because he was building guitars for people like Eric Clapton and, you know, Paul McCartney.
Those guys?
Yeah, those guys.
The beginners, upstarts.
So I was kind of thinking, so an ordinary guy can make guitars for Eric Clapton, so I was kind of intrigued. So I phoned him up.
Really?
And his wife gave me the name of this little book, which was published by the Cecil Sharp House, which is a folk music publishing house. And it's a little book, just about that thick, a booklet.
Really?
That's all I had.
Doesn't have much detail there.
No, it didn't. But it had a lot of good things in there, even though it was a very small book.
Very, very cool.
And so that's what I started with, and I just learned everything.
So was it from a player standpoint, or were you just fascinated with guitars?
Well, I did play. I sort of hesitate to admit that, but I did kind of play a little bit. But, you know, with me, it was like 12-bar blues was always either 13 or 11, and rarely 12. You know, it was that bad. But it was.
But that's classic, right?
It was good fun.
That's the way mine always end up. So
is that right? Okay. So it was good fun. So it was from I couldn't afford. My dream guitar at that time was a Gibson 335, but I could never afford it. So
me neither.
So or a Gibson J200 or whatever. But you know, so I thought if if an individual guy can make a guitar good enough for Eric Clapton, then maybe there's a possibility.
The same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what is always innovative, or what I feel is so special about your guitars. Innovative. They're not like everybody building another version of a classic guitar. You had your own. So what inspired that? Well,
first of all, I didn't know enough about guitars, so I was starting from a very naive standpoint. And it never occurred to me, literally never occurred to me to buy or borrow, say, an American guitar and copy it. It just never occurred to me. So I got some paper and I drew out a guitar shape.
Sure.
And then when I made it in the three-dimensional, made it into a three-dimensional guitar, the shape looked awful. So then I thought, okay, so I learned from that, and then the next one was a little bit more recognizable as a guitar, and I just went on like that. So I was naive enough, if you like, to try things that maybe a trained guitar maker would never have done. So that's why, one of the reasons why the guitars they have their own style and their own sound.
Their own sound. I agree. Always.
Yes. Yeah.
Very cool voicing and stuff. So it's been lately I've been noticing the trend for small body guitars. And how did that blend for your philosophy in building?
Well, of course, the first guitars that I made were rather large. I mean, they weren't as big as a J200, but they were close, I guess. Never measured the J200, so I don't know, but it looks like slightly smaller than that. But as you say, fashion has moved. It's even the same with hi-fi, you know. People buying hi-fi don't buy these big speakers anymore. They buy these little things that sound just as good, arguably.
Yes.
So the real inspiration for the wee Lowden, which is the smallest. This is the wee shape, and the inspiration for that came from Gary Lightbody, from Snow Patrol, who called me and asked me would I make a guitar for Ed Sheeran as a gift. And so I quickly realized, well, hold on a minute, Ed Sheeran plays very small guitars.
Very small guitar.
So I went up to the north coast in near Bushmills in Northern Ireland, and I designed the wee Lowden, what has become known as the wee Lowden.
Sure.
And sent it to Ed, and he's bought several and all that. So it's that's the way it works. You know, a player says something to me, gives me a little bit of a nudge, and then I think about it and I go and design something.
Sure. And that kind of brings us to what you've got in your hand, which is the big announcement from the NAMM Show this year. This has got everybody by surprise. So we were at the event on Wednesday night. Thank you for inviting us.
Yes.
And it was awesome. All of a sudden, this guy comes out on stage and starts playing these songs. And you guys might know him. His name is Ed Sheeran. So some of you guys, most of you guys will know. Everybody knows who Ed Sheeran is. But then they announced these new guitars. So we now have this new product called Sheeran by Lowden.
That's it, Sheeran by Lowden.
Yeah.
How this came about was really that both Ed and myself, we had got to know each other quite well. And,
sure.
In the conversations we were having, we both realized that the Lowden guitars are out of reach for a lot of young players.
Absolutely.
At that level. So my idea and what he was totally on board with was being able to make a guitar that was real quality but affordable, but not to make it somewhere where we couldn't control the quality and so on. So if I had gone to the Far East or something, yes, we could have done it for that price, but
sure.
I wouldn't have had the control over the quality and so on. So I set about redesigning the Wii and redesigning the S and setting up a completely new production facility in Northern Ireland. And the first ones are coming out in March.
Which we've already got on order, so all you people watching, you already know we already have some of those coming. But yeah, the event was awesome to see. You have, like you said, the two different body styles, two different tonal woods with multiple options, and an affordable price point. These are all kind of sitting in that mapping or pricing out at around that $800 to $1,300 range, right?
Around there. That's right.
Right
exactly.
in there. So
exactly.
you know that puts it in a more reachable spot for everybody. And like you said, and doing it in Ireland.
Yes.
So it's not like we just we put Ed Sheeran and Lowden's name on top of a guitar that could have been made anywhere else. It's still going to be a Lowden built guitar.
It's still going to be. It's Sheeran by Lowden, and. I'm very fortunate to have a really good team there now who are setting this new facility up. It's almost finished, and it's very high tech, state of the art, really. And some of the systems that we've developed to build the guitars are groundbreaking. So I don't want to give away too many secrets.
We'll talk about those later.
Yeah, but they're I don't think anybody, I know that nobody has ever used some of these systems before.
Very cool.
And so we're very excited about it. The guitars have excelled, and they've exceeded my expectations.
Well, see, I think that's going to be everybody's wondering about the challenges because we all know these are going to sell in big numbers.
Yes.
And and to do that and keep the quality that you guys are known for is going to be your challenge, and you already knew that.
I already knew that. Yes.
Yes, you did. I'm not telling you anything. Is that I'm not telling you you didn't know.
Yeah.
But that's what we're all looking forward to, and we've already played them, and these are really, really impressive guitars.
Thank you.
So,
yes, thank you.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So,
thank you. Yes, I mean it is true that you cannot reproduce the finesse of a really great guitar, and you cannot reproduce that in a guitar at $1,000. You just can't. It's just not possible to do it. But you can get pretty close.
Awesome.
So that's what we're aiming for.
That's very cool.
And we hope and pray that the younger people and older guys who already own a Lowden or something and they want another one, but they can't quite stretch to it or whatever, that they will buy these as well.
Sure, like me, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do.
Good, okay.
But anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. This has been awesome to get to talk to this guy. This is legend right here. So proud to have you come by and let us visit with you. So thank
Okay,
you so
yes,
much.
you're welcome to come to Ireland anytime.
I will take you up on that.
All right.
Can I just
Okay.
be followed home?
Great, yes.
All right,
Okay.
so we'll catch you guys next time.
Thank you.